I'm live. Hey guys, this is going to be a lot of tea, so let me just take care of my hair for a bit. I should find a clip. Yeah, so give me a minute. I'll just get a clip. So, guys, today I'm going to be talking about the documentary on WOOJIN. WOOJIN was previously a member of Stray Kids. After BTS, 80s, and another group, One Us, I really liked Stray Kids as well. I mean, it's a JYP group, so they were really in good hands because JYP has a good reputation for taking care of its trainee members when they're young, and they do, I mean, as much as corporates can do. Corporates are not really there for taking care of you that much, but they do it better than SM and other entertainment companies. So we had high hopes for JYP and kind of person they choose for their teams, and their teams are really good. And Stray Kids choreography are amazing. Um, I love their recent songs. Energetic, I mean, that's my favorite song, but I don't remember if that is from Stray Kids or someone else. I think Energetic someone else's song. But yeah, I mean, I liked Stray Kids, the group as overall. Um, but this is not just about Woojin and Stray Kids and how he had to go away from that team. It's about the Korean uh, entertainment industry as a whole. Let me get my clip first. Yeah, that's fine. So here we go, guys. So this is more this is more about Korean K-pop industry overall, idol industry basically. Music industry is much wider and more than just boy groups, girl groups, and idols. But it's majorly the part that gets out. It's a lot more worldwide appeal is the uh, K-pop idol groups, right? And to be an idol group, literally to be an idol, you need a very squeaky clean image because fans literally worship and have bias and bring gifts to these groups. There is a lot more attachment to them than any uh, K-pop idols have. People have a lot more attachment to their bias in the K-pop industry than in any other fandom in the world. So they bring them gifts. They are very involved in whatever happens in their life. So their image has to be very squeaky clean. So anything that happens and is very sensitive, people even protect their fandom. They are very active in protecting their fandom, but they're also very active in ousting them and accusing them and basically destroying someone's career as well. And it's not, many a times it's not even about if the action was correct or not. We don't know the details of their lives very clearly, but many a times it's just about the public perception and who is able to tell a better story about what happened. And that's what happened in the case of Woojin. Even though JYP Entertainment trusted Woojin, and he didn't do what he was accused of, but that stain, that accusation destroyed his time with stray kids. Just imagine being training for years and years, maintaining everything from your diet, your routine, your discipline, everything, staying away from your family just to debut as this group member, and something silly happens and that you hadn't done, and you have to let go of all your dreams and everything you have prepared and spent your blood, sweat, and tears to get, and you have to let go of that. That's really traumatic. More so if that thing is not true, then it's really bad. In case of Sungri, I don't feel any guilt. I think he should go to jail. But other idols who just get accused and their public perception without knowing the truth, we kind of judge them harshly, and their careers are uh, pretty damaged because of that, and that is really bad. So 10x entertainment, who has just hired woojin, I mean, just it's been a lot of time, but uh, it's a recent development. woojin had to let go of stray kids in 2019 because of the same accusation, essay accusations. And now 10x entertainment has found a great way of removing all those accusations from him and getting him a head start, a fresh head start into his career. And that is being done with this documentary. It's a really light-hearted documentary, I've heard, and they have used a lot many pop things and a lot of things that are uh, new in the latest trends in the meme culture. They've made this a really light-hearted and new documentary that will show us the side of what happened to Wu Jin. I mean, what the total matter was, and it will prove that he didn't do anything wrong, but how bad it is that someone can just type something baseless and it will ruin someone's career. They can just type with their fingers anything that is not true. But if people start believing it is, then it could harm someone's career completely. That is why the documentary's name is Finger Killer, and it's really an apt name for that. Uh, so let's dive ahead and watch the documentary. I'm going to start the documentary in by countdown of 5. So let's begin. Even this is my first time. Even I haven't seen this documentary. So let's just watch along. 5, 4. I have opened the documentary. The link is in the description for this documentary, so you can watch with me. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're looking at the most professional artist in the world, graceful as a swan. What goes on in that mind of his? I was racking my brain about it. Wanna know why? Because contrary to his calm smile, his phone's been ringing off the hook. Hi, I'm Blue Bear, 10 months newbie in the entertainment industry. Blue Bear. Hmm. Yes, super handsome. Who is Blue Bear? Okay, so it's that day. I don't remember. Oh. Hmm. What? Hmm. Hmm. Papillon. Wapyong. Wapyong. Hmm. You drink too much alcohol, that is true. Koreans too much. Eh. No, I don't. I don't drink alcohol. Glenbergie. Oh. Hmm. Which means, wow. Hmm. Instagram. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Huh? Oh. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Too many JFs. Too many JFs. Too many gifts. Eh? Right. I mean, even if you're right, they're saying, how could you be this right? It does look like Fox Loco though. Who did that voiceover? That was really bad. Hmm. Yeah? Hmm. It wasn't like Truman Show. I remember this part. Hmm. 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 Right. Fake company, right? Ah, a real company. But I've never heard of 10x before WOOJIN. August 2020. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Oh my god. Right. 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 Hmm. But if everyone has to be squeaky clean, then how is YG existing? YG exists, right? Hmm. 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 I have that. Good, good.
Translation is never simply transferring text from one language to another. In
Hmm.
fact, text and language are only mere form, all written and spoken words, but what we call language encompasses a country's culture, and furthermore, the personal identity of the writer or the speaker. In my masterclass, I will show you how the translation organization function of a writer or a speaker, essentially
Masterclass.
transferring from one language to another. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of masterclass videos. Um, where was I? Third video or something. Ah, that's it. Here's another thing that's unfair. You guys read WOOJIN's Instagram post? It was reposted everywhere, translated in English. But technically, it was a mistranslation.
Ah.
An 8-year-old Korean kid would tell something like wrong. Kids there's really good English profiles. Let's see here. Oh, see, this is wrong from the start. Let's look at WOOJIN's Instagram post. The title, apology statement, wasn't even there in the first place. He was flabbergasted and was explaining himself in defense of the ridiculous accusations. 안녕하세요, 김우진입니다. Hello, this is 김우진. It was from the script. 오늘 황당한 일을 겪어서 팬분들에게 겸사겸사 근황 알려드려 목소리를 올립니다. Something absurd happened in the post. I wanted to catch up with the fans while I was at it. This word, 황당한, is the crucial point. Google translates this to simply weird. This is so very wrong. I mean, guys, think about it. You're lying in your bed and someone breaks your window and screams, that person sexually offended me, and gathers everyone in the town up and fucking bails, and no one believes a word you say. What would that be like? But that would be like, wow, I would like to roundhouse kick that fucking person in their stupid face.
Hmm.
Sorry, I get emotional thinking about it. Anyways, back to the point. 트위터에 누군가가 이상한 루머를 퍼뜨리고 대상을 삭제하셨는데 someone spread a false rumor on Twitter and deactivated the account. 전 그분을 만난 적도 없고 언급된 곳에 가본 적도 없습니다. I've never personally, I've never been to the place. That's it. That is everything. What else do you have to say other than that? You don't apologize for something you didn't do. Apologize for that. 팬분들도
Correct.
놀라셨을 텐데 사실이 아니니까 너무 걱정 말아주세요. Fans must have been shocked. Don't worry too much. That's not true.
Hmm.
Again, the accusations were false. Take a look at this instead. My fans must have been shocked. Don't worry. Woojin must have been shocked the most, and he's still caring for his fans. Look at it. Look. See how weird this guy is? 그리고 최근 마음에 있는 팬 탤런트에서 솔로 활동을 위해 열심히 준비하고 있습니다. I recently signed with a company of the same mind, and I'm preparing for my solo activities. Everyone went crazy with it. I don't care what you say, I don't know, so shut up and wait for me. That's all we can do. So much stupid. Back to the person. Something absurd happened. To catch up, he's writing. He confirmed that none of the accusations were true and he wanted to console the worried fans by telling them good news. 회사에서 허위사실 유포자에게 조치를 취할 예정이고 이후 내용은 회사에서 진행할 예정이니 너무 걱정 말아주세요. The company will be taking legal actions against the false accuser and further respond to the taken care by them. Please don't worry. You see here, my company is preparing to take legal actions. Here, wait for the shitstorm that will bring down on doorsteps of the lying asses. It's not done yet. 그럼 또 소식 전할게요. 감사합니다. I'll be in touch. Thank you. Now, I know some of you are still saying so much text. Here's a three-liner summary for those who just won't get it. One, there was nothing to apologize in the first place. Two, lawsuit is still ongoing. Three, reasons sweet, sweet. Careless them sometimes burn down the whole book. If it's a disaster, no one needs to be found. One cinder catches the wind, it spreads at an alarming rate, and from then on cannot be extinguished by manpower. September 8th of last year, some inconsiderate person started a fire. Not just in my home, but also in the bosses,
Oh.
all of them burned to crisp. It must have been a tiny spark or an ember from a cigarette someone carelessly threw away. Turns out there are a lot of people who don't take responsibilities for their own actions. You can launch a nuke with the touch of a button when you say you don't take responsibilities for your actions. Tapping on your little phone. What if that action burns down a person's life in whole? Can you still say that? For the past 8 months, we started pouring water on the mountain on fire, planting new trees and everything, but a scorched mountain can never return to life. You want to know what was frustrating even more? That fire spread not only to the company but also to the juniors that still believed in and supported haters openly more person's fans on Twitter. Anyone who follows Kim Jin or mentions the movie unfollow. Yes, you're blocked. Who still love and support teachers but cannot express themselves kind of love. Some actually rise because of the public opinion. Do you guys know the feeling when people slowly turn their backs to you one by one? We broke our
Cubs.
Listen close. This might cause a lot of migraine because it's so complicated. Don't make it less important than your physics teacher. Okay? Of course, we could open fire with their actual names, but just to avoid any future
Cubs.
misunderstanding, we use their initials and their names as we cover it. There are two names that you should always keep in mind: R and TV. Remember these names. The first accuser, also known as at A1B3C4S9 on Twitter, uploaded the first tweet with not much of an impact. It's only when the powerful Terry with 5,000 followers retweeted this claim, and this rumor began to blow up like a horseshoe. The person who retweeted is this person, R. R said that the first accuser was a friend of his. The account at A1B3C4S9 was created on September 1st of 2020, with the account name at Confess My Date was initially created. The name was changed prior to the accuser. Interesting. The support line said one of the followers for this account was R and also PD. It's highly probable that all three of them were clean. Of course, it was just a speculation at this point. The three detectives assumed that more important information would be there at the first accuser's Twitter, so they dug and dug and dug and then dug some more. In that process, they came across an email address. Look, it's quite odd for an email address. First up, it's long. A more accurate
More dots.
they recognize where the student form was particularly used. Does anyone else guess?
No.
At student dot S V N P. 7 letters.
Shit. You're smart, guys.
University student. And there just so happened to be a suspicious international school located in Korea. This simply allowed for a different student with the same email address. So weird. Now let's get into what we can compare the same with the reference. We won't reveal the whole spelling. We don't want to shine a bad light on the school itself. At first I thought it was like the Department of TV and Broadcasting. What is a TV? Now everyone, let's read together slowly. What was the name that we have to remember today? TV. That's right, everyone. Good job. We know that haters don't hate. Hey, isn't that a stretch? There must be thousands of email addresses starting with TV. And how can you be sure it's that university again? What if it's just a coincidence that the first letters match?
Hmm.
A1B3C4S9 equals a student at the university equals TV? Really? Hey, I won't be here talking unless we were absolutely sure we have our facts straight. Looking at TV's TikTok and Instagram sent to us by the fans, we know that this person spent the season in Korea, enrolled at that university.
Hmm.
Anyway, I found TV's account happy looking peachy when I worked all night thanks to Anyhow, we checked the fact that TV actually went to the University until August of 2020. She wasn't overkill because Phoebe willingly admitted. Phoebe said, I have no idea about the email, blah blah. I will check it later because I don't access the email since I'm no longer linked to blah blah university. And that I did create the account and confess my date, but I don't own it now.
Huh?
R doesn't own the account. Why? And R said that she doesn't know who Woojin is. Really? Does R really not know who Woojin is? Clearing my head, I thoroughly went through R's Twitter account. Doesn't know him, my ass. She happened to have tweeted on October 28, 2019, 1 year prior to this whole fiasco, raging on about Uchi. And R was the one responsible for retweeting the first accusation and spreading the rumor. Stop changing your story.
I don't know. It wasn't me. It was someone else.
If you don't know, you should have stayed silent. The best of friends, R and PB, when coordinated with facts, were busy turning on each other and running away. Are you guys still good friends? Just curious. Now, to conclude. Both suspects were from Brazil. One of them, PB, is the owner of the account with the initial false accusation. R was the person with 5,000 followers who retweeted and strove to actively spread the rumor. All of this, and I mean all of this, was put together from investigations and information. Experts in defense who still support Putin. The great detectives who picked us up on the ground themselves. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. We're in the process of launching an international investigation with our lawyers. It's known to take some time, but we got time. It's not us whose asses are on fire, if you know what I mean. Wink. Well, good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Like I said at the beginning, it's no biggie. Just the usual. Ever since I, Bluebear, joined 10X, its staff increased in size one by one. And we each had our own job to do. But ever since the incident, every staff put aside their duties and came together to pull out our hair. All sought everything zip. We all sought nothing but proving which is innocent, collecting the evidence, filing complaints, with the occasional warning after the cyber investigation was launched. This drop big honestly, I cried for the first time. It hurt trying to prove something that wasn't true. It hurt. The dark and sad days when I myself, the very existence of me was denied. But still, I gathered myself, pulled my share of weight. Some people do crazy shit to make lies the truth. We did what we could and proved everything. You could tell from our past videos. Oh, don't be such a whiner. So it's over because it's proven to be not true? Because we won and it's all over now? Okay, we can drop it. Overworking got me so tired. I could whine to my boss for grabbing vitamins to make up for the sum I lost. What else? Kim Woo Jin. You're looking at the most professional artist in the world, graceful as a swan. What goes on in that mind of his?
He's not graceful as a swan.
Oh, get it now? See?
Professional.
It's not me. Get lost. Hey, this video was so fun. Ha ha ha. Could you have smiled so easily? Series of hates, malicious comments, unfathomable insults, stalking, and death threats, one after another, just kept coming. So, just the night of it would be enough to traumatize you for a whole month, right? Imagine going through this nightmare every single day. Ah, it's not even a dream. Imagine you're living it. If the luck working, it could happen. Make it happen to Ujin. Since September of last year, when the incident occurred, Ujin never could spend a carefree day. Every day must have been full of anxiety and pain. It
True.
broke my heart to see him smile
He
like
would.
this, like nothing was wrong with the world. Remember? We all know. The serious cyberbullying that's taken place in the entertainment industry for the past few years. Countless gossips and rumors, reckless invasion of privacy, see inhumane hate comments, not to mention unfiltered news reports carrying out these false facts. We witnessed how a person could break down. We felt sad watching it all. Bullying can happen in any groups, school, workplace, or some random group of people, even in cyberspace, where everyone who doesn't know each other comes together. Many K-pop singers, celebrities, and even people we pass by every day suffer such violence in cyberspace. And most of what starts it is one careless comment. Maybe that person did it to gain empathy, or maybe by just being so cruel, maybe really, really wanted. This is quite serious, you know? What you think is nothing serious can crush a person's life. And grab it after going through something so terrifying, I think it's unfair to stay quiet because the victim was a celebrity. Famous or not, victims have the right to have a voice, and we should listen to it. So, don't we all want the same thing? To have no more victims, whomever that is, including WOOJIN. So to make a case for victims, we'll be trying harder and harder. We'll do everything to protect whatever that may be, and really put our hearts to it. And protect Kimujin and his fans who stood by him through thick and thin. Oh, and were you surprised because we replied to all your comments with a company official account, and because no other company does it? Whatever, who cares? We don't care what others think. We were pleasantly entertained by all of your mocking comments. Thanks for the interest. Still, someone might think that South Korea is such a faraway country. Hours on the plane and numbers of transit. How would they fuck us up? Okay, to be frank, it's not
Hmm.
double the work, double the cost. We have to soldier on through 16 hours of time difference, and email the lawyer in California where their HQ is, and wait for the reply. Lots to do. Lots. But after a while, people from other countries become our neighborly friends, and we might leave work and head home when the sun is rising. Like I said, I could whine to the boss about overwork. I still have my good old future. I mean, I love you, Jin. Wait, but I still manage. I can do this for all day. Thanks to the fans' interest and support, we collected helpful evidence and information too. There's an old saying in Korea: careless stones can kill a frog. By the careless stones cast by you, Woojin and the fans were deeply hurt, and we will come after you and make you rightfully pay for your actions. We wanted to make sure that there were no more victims like ourselves, and that we should leave a record of our case on the internet. You might think we're overreacting, but I think somebody needs to step up to do the job. Don't you agree?
Hmm. Right.
Anyways, thanks for listening. I know it's been long. Lastly, my deepest gratitude for fans who supported, loved, and trusted in music. Thank you all. And don't you worry, we will never give up on you or our artists. Never.
I like this documentary a lot. It's right. I mean, unprovable and wrong complaints about any person can destroy their lives. So cyberbullying is really a serious thing, and I'm like that 10x Entertainment is fighting for their artists. I think we should fight for such things too. There has to be a certain agency we would do that, but there isn't. So I think they handled it pretty well. I like the documentary. Cool.